budget and budget? What was the budget of
It cost us until now some 38,000 euros, which was paid out of our own pockets. We still have to pay like $8,000 for the sound, for mastering the sound, and we didn't pay almost anybody. I mean, I occasionally bought a pack of cigarettes to an amateur, or I don't know, I bought some beers, stuff like that. The only help we got was from Ursus. You probably know the Ursus breweries, the beer producers, whatever. They gave us 30 cases of beer. And it was hard currency, you know, like when we had a crazy scene, a gypsy party, you know, a Roma party, and it was so hard to get people to be themselves, and the beer helped quite a lot. Yeah, and then we received some juice from Pepsi, and we had like half the people on the set were amateurs, grown-up amateurs who played the villagers, and then we have the gypsy dancers, and you can't bribe them with beer. So the juice came in handy. But at the time we have no money to advertise the film, and this is one big issue. It's not my idea. I read it on the internet somewhere. If you're trying to produce an indie movie, always have social media on your side. So you can't just a second. You can't start a movie without having a Facebook page, a Twitter account, probably some teasers that you hope to become viral. The two teasers that they saw before had like 18,000 views in 48 hours, which for a no-budget film is quite alright. I've looked at several teasers, and actually I haven't seen any teasers in Romanian cinema. I only saw trailers, but the view rates were way below ours, and despite having 500,000 euros worth of budget on their backs, in their pockets. So always have social media on your side. Like, I don't know, if you don't know anything about social media, it's not that hard, but try to, I don't know, to grasp as much knowledge from people who know what to tell you, and always have it on your side. So the budget, yeah, as I said, was 40,000 euros until now. Probably it's going to reach 50,000 euros, so we're ready to spend some more. With regards to getting the money back, to getting the return of our investment, as they say, I'm pretty pessimistic, because I think the blockbuster in Romania was Poliția Copilului, The Child's Pose, which won the Golden Bear, the Berlin. What do you call it in English?
Golden Bear, Berlin.
Exactly. And after intense media coverage, it only turned out like 800,000 lei, which is roughly below 200,000 euros. And if you're in the business, you probably know that more than half of this amount goes to the distributor, and you only get like half of what is cashed in. And in our case, if we got like 100,000 euros out of the film, it will hopefully cover our expenses. But first of all, we'll have to split it into like 60 or 70 parts, because we are like 70 people on the set at one point. And we're going to pay them, and we want to pay them because we promised them, and since they were kind enough to observe their promise, we want to be kind enough to observe our promise and to keep our promise. And it's not going to be a business, so it's not going to be, I don't know, like a blockbuster, everybody's going to buy jeeps and huge residences and whatnot. So we're pretty pessimistic about this. Yes, sorry?
Yeah, this is a question about budget. I think we approached you for crowdfunding for the movie. And yes. I didn't understand why you didn't crowdfund up until now, but since you told me the story, I think it would have been a bit of a strain on your resources to make
what really happened? The moment I was always the only one doing everything.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was saving a lot of energy, paying out of my own pocket, and of course not saving any money at all. But trying to get the funds and to try to get the movie right at the same time proved to be impossible. So I had to cut one loose.